EA Sports National Football League brings us to the Crescent of New Orleans and the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Houston Texans and the New Orleans Saints. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olson here in the booth. Off we go from the Superdome. This one's taken at the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. At their own 29-yard line. First carry, and he's going to be great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this one.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find your rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you draw up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
Throwing on second down, Richardson. That's to the left side. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. It is 3rd and long. Come on. Out of shotgun, Richardson. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 74 yards. Touchdown, Houston. The PAT is up and good. And the Texans are to a 7-0 lead. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, it's Shaheed. Oh, he's got through past the 30. And they will finally track him down before he takes us to the other side of midfield. At the Texans' 48-yard line. On play action, he'll set up the throw. He lets one go. Looking for Shaheed. Not quite to the end zone, but in great position. Out of bounds at 3. 6 yards. Something from there to start the drive. Pick up 46 yards. So the big play gets him down close. And now first and goal. Here we go. Perfect. He's going to go backward. Taken down at the 6.
A loss was definitely not something that counted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Second and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. Let's go now. this year. With the end zone. He gets it to go. Saints come right back to tie it at 7. Ties the game at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. Yeah. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. First and 10 at their own 27-yard line. Richardson to throw on first and 10. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up the 5 and set second and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, man, they hold them to just a short yard.
A second down throw for Richardson. Gets it away, and it's gone. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up the first down.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 20 yards. First down for Houston.
The defender has to do a better job here of getting down. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Here's a give running with Mixon. He'll be taken down at the 33-yard line. Brings him down. A 3-yard second and 7. Richardson to throw. He'll get that out to Mixon. And a good job out to the football. Just a gain of 8 yards. Sets up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time. Play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to roll it to the ball, keep that to a short game.
From the gun, Richardson. First down. They will move the middle with Mixon. And he is in his tracks. Lost on the left.
This might just all the get off of the defense. Watch out as they go down ball snap. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Receiver in motion, headed left. On second down, Richardson. On the run to the right. He's
what the heck?
It's going to be first down. Coming up, tackle made at 35.
Really nice job there. All they're trying to do is just clear some space to the tight end and then they're in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
They'll run here with Mixon. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. A pickup of 2 brings up second and goal. From a little closer, here's second and goal.
75 Buffalo 18. 1979.
Now Richardson That is caught by the tight end. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Houston.
And what a fitting into this drive, right? It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Both teams ready to go once more. As we take kicks away. And now problems on the kickoff. This ball goes out of bounds and a flag comes in.
The best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand, get into the hands of the receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
From the 33, here's second down and 2. Set up to throw. And then out of reach. For the sideline, it'll be an incomplete. Brings up Beavers looking for tight end Dawson Knox. And it'll be third down. Here's third. This will be a 6 first down as the tackle is made. Just shy of 40.
I like that call on third down, keeping the ball on the ground. You see so often these defenses, Mike, on third down, they bring out defensive backs, they bring out some small bodies. They're anticipating third down pass. There's a lot of opportunities to take advantage of it with third down run.
So from the 39, they come up on first and 10. Off the play fake. He'll lose it through. Oh, trying to keep the play alive, but it is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, like the ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
On first and 10, here's Richardson. Now a shot here in the middle, and that is incomplete. Took a shot here at the end of the quarter, but it comes up incomplete. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins. They've got a second down and 10. Looking to throw. Richardson. Comeback route, and until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half.
These quarterbacks, they require a lot of trust and timing from everybody involved. If the quarterback's a little too early, the receiver's not out of his break. But if the quarterback's a little too late, that's when disaster can strike. So give credit, really well timed, really nice job by both guys.
Out of the gun, here's his give to Mitchell. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. Taking down at the 19-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4. Now toss play, running with Dixon. Trying to bounce that outside. Went a long way for a gain of nothing.
We got to see on the tape just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner out, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
From the gun on third down, Richardson. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked up by Kendall Fuller.
So much of that comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get him some spots, get his hands on the ball, and get a chance at that hit. Almost thrown. Me and you were sitting there saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they forced turnover, and now their offense is backfield.
They'll work with Mervin. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackling behind the line. It's a loss of 1. It's a loss of 2.
That's not having to start this drive by getting blown up at the point of attack. There was just nowhere for the back to go on that.
Throwing is good. The rush gets there. He goes back inside the 5-yard line. That's a 4-yard defense rookie of the year, Will Anderson. He works his way in, registers sack number 17 on the season. Not far here. Third and a lot. Here's Lewis. And the pressure is too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. So first the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out.
He gets free to the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Texas. It's one of the most exciting plays in football wherever we see it. But when it all comes together and works into the return for a touchdown, it is true something stuff.
And it is, because we don't see it very often in a world of increasing touchback. We don't see a lot of returns in this league, so when you get one, let alone one as exciting as it. Man, it is fun to watch.
The kickoff team is out of the field, and we're back to it as they kick away. Shaheed now returning. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line. Got it. Ready? Ready? 65 carries. 19 tight. 19 tight. 7 times. Willis to throw. He's hit as he throws. He throws to the ground and into the completion.
You know, it's hard to speculate like we sit up here. We try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players, the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. And the defender does such a good job of really putting himself in position to make the play. But how often do we see guys that are there, they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
Two incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. He's got his big target, that's Johnson. And he will take this one in. 71 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. They find the end zone through the air. That is one of the most popular plays because it works so well.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a four-vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for six.
Now it's coming from the second. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35 at their own 36-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. Send a man in motion right. Richardson to go to get first down. Hit as he throws. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to a mid-five, and it'll set up second down 10.
They get up there in a hurry. And then luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming. And at the very least, he was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On second and 10, it's Richardson. Taken in on the hole. And the one is close to a first down, maybe just a touch short. Brings up third and 1. They'll try and throw on third and 1. That is caught. And he will go all the way. Jalen Noel. Touchdown, Houston. It's his third touchdown catch this year. No problem there on the extra point. And the Texans have they extend their second quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more. As they kick away. Shaheed now returning. And a decent return there. He'll get this just shy of the first. Take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line. Now, faking the gift. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a run. That's good for 27. That's the first down. And the Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line. Action, he'll set up the throw. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And they bring him down inside the 30-yard line. Two plays, two. Nice pickups in the drive. This one, a gain of 18.
Quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback, get that ball in his hands, and let him do the rest. for the catch.
This one batted away. It's incomplete.
What did he tell us in our production meeting this week, Mike? He takes such great pride in his coverage abilities, and after that play, it's pretty clear why.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Throwing Willis. Shaheed with the catch. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Saints get it back to within 9. Saints 21. Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out of the 30-yard line. At their own 33-yard line. Richardson throwing for his 10. He's over the left side. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a second and 3 for them. Out of shotgun, Richardson. This is complete right side. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Again, 21 on that bad play. First down for Houston. First down, Texans. From the gun, Richardson. And he's away from the field. It is caught. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Texans. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game. And now 15 for the year. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start to this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group his answers. Because right now, they need to have for this game.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. At their own 22-yard line. Willis now to throw. Pulled in by River. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of they get 11. Good. First down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Throwing Willis. Left side, caught by his running back. Bucky Irvin. And he will score. Bucky Irvin. Touchdown, Saints. Well, they get the the back of the unit, Greg, will find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target. And in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff. It's coming their way. Safety taken at the 5. And he's brought down right back to 35 yards line. First and 10. At their own 35-yard line. On first down, it's Richardson. This one, and it's incomplete. Defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know that it's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Second down for Richardson. Rolling to the left. Huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys in great field position. A huge catch to cut into the deficit. The Saints take over first and 10 at the 38-yard line. Now, first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Off play action. He'll set up the throw. He'll throw first, and that's his running back. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Gain of 17 yards. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. As it comes to 22 seconds remaining to Hunter. Come on. 19, Buffalo 18. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw away. And that'll set up second down.
Just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way they intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Second and 10. 60 Saints will use their second timeout as they stop with 13 seconds left in this opening touchdown. First and 2 yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal. Ready? Is Willis. And he was wisely just into this one. And set up second and goal.
They just need to be more creative with their route concepts. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterbacks just forced to throw that one away.
They'll try it again from the 2. Second and goal.
Here we go. 60, left 19.
Willis now over. That one taken in. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown. 2 touchdowns for him on the afternoon.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about the middle four, like the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they go, they go down and they nice steal made late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
The clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. And no chances to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's first and 10. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 5. Here's the throw. Swing this out to the
I think today's performance are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game. I think those days are over. I think you look around the landscape of today's NFL. Yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle. We're starting to see situations like this. The defensive line is starting to have their way against this group of front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
And here comes the veteran Bradley Kenyon onto the whip. Richardson operating from the pistol. They'll look to set up the screen here. And a nice game, getting this to about the 23-yard line. Tonight's start to the drive is 8-10 and a quick first down.
And it's been this elite pass defense that's made things very challenging for the offense so far. And that's only his first catch of the game. Sometimes it's just one play that gets you going. So we'll see if that's the case here. And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 3. Richardson. That's to the left side and caught by Moore. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a gain of his 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Just a really good play design that time from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. That's going to wind up incomplete, but a penalty flag is down on the play. Let's see what that's all about. Set to go on 1st and 10. Man in motion, heading right. Alligator on the ground, and he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
The speed and the get off by the big interior defensive tackle. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the hand off himself.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Richardson goes to throw. Forced out wide. He'll tuck it and take off. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring him 3rd down.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it, it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. It's another big play of the game at its shares. 32 yards.
But as you see, he continues to be the main focal point for this offense throughout the entire game. That play didn't make sense to drive, but now they find themselves in plus territory and hope to come away with some points.
Richardson to throw here on 1st down. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from the nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. He's got it inside the 5. And he's taken down. They are in business to set on 1st and goal. So now the safeties the first of the victory timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. Touchdown, Houston.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal as a touchdown you're going to see all year.
Makes the score Texans 44, Saints 35. Both teams ready to go old school as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. At their own 22-yard line. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Come on. Set. Make Chicago. This is Irving. His defense. This one, they get him down behind the lines. It's a loss of the ball.
Trying to get the run game started here early in this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way and sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
Right back to Glenn. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only yard. Now it's third down.
Gain of 2 makes it third down and 10.
And he'll get this up to about the 28.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of 7. It's fourth down.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. They do indeed snap as they'll try to throw it. That is caught by Washington. And he is going to have a safe first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on fourth down.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line. So no throwing offense in this one as we end the third. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
19 Lions, 60 boxes, 60 boxes.
Here's Lewis.
And trying to see it outside, and it's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Christian Harris. Well, the quarterback trying to find somebody open, but that time, instead of finding his running back, it goes back the other way for the defensive score.
Mike, I think this is just one of those cases where the quarterback's just a little too casual with the throw. He kind of goes to his running back late on the check down. He never sees the defender until he's chasing him on his way for the touchdown.
And now, after the pick six, out comes the offense to try to really rub this down. Two looking for it. That's out quickly and complete. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. From the 6, here comes the return. He will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
65 catch, 65 catch. Let's go now. Catch 1918. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That is hot. And they will bring him down on the far side of midfield. It's another big play in the game that's had its share for a 37-yard down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Throwing Lewis. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage for Maloney. It'll be second down.
Incomplete.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender is bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
All right, it's over. There we go, inside the 30. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. Gain there of 21. It's good for a Saints first down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pick.
Throwing Willis. Will Anderson. He gets it yet again, and that's now 3 sacks for him in this one. To throw is Willis. He lets one go. Looking for Shaheed. And he's got it. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, New Orleans. That is 3 touchdowns in this one. And he's up to 11 on the season. Riley's kick is good. Saints overcome the deficit to 10.
Saints 42.
Before we get down on defense, here is Justin Green to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And this one will out quite well. It's going to get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Play action. It's Richardson. Under pressure and down he goes. They go. DeForest Buckner in there for the sack. It is a loss of 6 to begin the drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, Richardson. Down and takes in by Nixon. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Gain there of 27 yards.
And this is so much of the skill sets that we're seeing around the league at the running back position. You don't have to sub your running back off the field, Mike, when you build what they call these empty or 5 wide sets. Can you keep your running back and run true receiver routes and be a threat? Because when you can, there's a lot of big plays to be made.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, taking back to the other side of midfield.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get to the backfield and bring it down. The whole idea of the play action pass is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. And in this case, they were on so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing, and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Out of second, Richardson. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked up by Jonas Saker.
The 3rd down pass. Intercepted. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Now Willis. This pass taken in by Shaheed. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
Certainly the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 1. On the ground, it's Irvin. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. But only in 3 yards, So it'll set up third down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Come on. Set. 19, 18. Read your looks. Ready. Third down. It's urgent. And they got it. Gonna pick up the first down there. Right around midfield.
It's a gain of a yard.
Yeah, he didn't get it by a whole lot, but that's a really nice job of not giving him just enough of a freeze that he can push his way forward and pick up the first down.
Lewis now to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Second down.
Incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with that.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing but 8-1.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short game.
The defense trying to come up with a stop on third down. And not. Willis to throw. Rush to his left. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Draft 60, draft 60. Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that's going to be incomplete. They have to take that chance. Trailing here in the fourth. They will trail on the down. Let's go now. Back to 60. Back to 60. On first down, it's Richardson. On the move, past the 40. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35.
And the Texans.
That's number 7 so far in this one. He's in the first down.
17 yards.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Like, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter.